Development's day 31. Come on. We made it 31 days. Posting consistently every single day without fail. And now it's day 31. So, first of all, I gotta clap it up. 31 days. Good job, Luke. Thank you guys for watching. And today I thought it would be a perfect thing to just wrap this up with a summary, conclusion, reflection, whatever you want to call it, on these 31 days, what I've learned about posting every single day for 31 days, how I've grown as a person, and the key takeaways. I feel like I'm not the same person I was 31 days ago, and I guess we'll just get straight into that, straight into the 7 developments into how I've transformed my character in 7 ways. So the first one is post. This time has really showed me that you don't lose anything by posting. As long as it's, not something completely outlandish. If it's a bad piece of content, it won't get views and no one will see it. And if it's a good piece of content, then it will get views and people will see it. And also it's very important to distinguish what's good, because what's good to me, God, what I believe, is very different than what's good to the algorithm. And we'll get into that later. But anyways, it's really just important that you're posting and you're sharing what you need to be sharing that is good. And it's important to know that if you fear posting because maybe people will see it, well, no one will see it if it's bad. And I wish I knew this, because literally if you just post, the only way people will see it is if it's a good piece of content. So just think about that. The second thing, and second development, is focus on quality and not quantity. All of my best pieces of content, at least on YouTube, very different than the algorithm on Instagram, have been from putting high effort into the edit and a really good story, or a really good category? No, what's the word I'm looking for? A really good topic. There we go. A really good topic and a lot of quality into it. And those videos do the best. So I want you to focus on quality and not quantity. Third development, always complete commitments. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And don't give up after the first high that you get from it. I'm committed to 31 days of this, and after like the first week, it just got difficult, and there was like days where it's like I literally cannot pick up a camera, put in an SD card, charge my camera, but I did it, and I stuck it through. And this sort of mental strength, mental fortitude carries on to so many other things in my life now. I've been able to finish things that I've never been able to finish. And it's just being able to commit, say that you're going to do something and commit to it, because if you do it in the small things and the little things, like 31 days, you'll be able to commit to the bigger things, like the year-long things and the bigger challenges. And maybe you just start small with like a 3-day commitment, and then maybe it goes into 7 and 31, for example. But starting with the small commitments, because you need to honor your word. And also, it's very important that when you commit to something, that you know what you're signing up for. You're signing up to struggle. You're signing up to sacrifice something. And get good at knowing when to say no to certain commitments. It's not always easy, but know when to say no. And that just comes from wisdom and experience, to be honest. All right, fourth, development, these are both videos that I did, is Act in Love and Frequency of Love. I recommend watching those just to get filled in. But it's really like my motivation. I've been able to tune into my motivation for why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm here on this earth. My purpose, my mission is very simple. It's love. And it's so easy to get distracted or taken away from that love because of what the world tries to suck us into. But love is the most important thing, the highest virtue, in my opinion. Like, God is love. God is the creator. He is the one who sent his son, and he is love. And it's so important that we have love for him and we have love for ourselves and our neighbor. And there's nothing more important than those three things. It's so easy to get it twisted that, oh, I need money, I need girls, I need this, blah, 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 blah. And I talk about this a lot. But it's because it's true, and it's so easy to get sucked into that. But just tuning into the love is so, so important to me. And doing my work out of love is so, so important to me. So I'm glad I dialed in on that. And that's a big development that I made. I'm going to do a little side note here. Love to clean. Learn to love to clean. I hated to clean before developments. I hated to do the dishes. I hated doing my laundry. I hated putting stuff away. And I heard a quote. It was like, successful people. It's crazy that one video, like literally one TikTok, can like change your mindset nowadays. But I'm a firm believer of testing the theory out. So someone said like the most successful people have a high aptitude for doing things that they don't like doing. And it's really true, because there's going to be a lot of times, at least when I ran my business, where there's times that I really did not want to do certain tasks, but I had to get through it. And how I see cleaning is like it's not really a task that I enjoy doing, but it's something that you have to do if you want to live a life in this world. Damn, my camera's about to die. This is not good. Is this going to be a two-part thing? We'll see. But learning to love to clean is very, very important, because then you see yourself doing things that you don't really love doing, but that are necessary to get you to your goals. And for me, having a clean space is very important for the goals that I have. It's to reflect my space, to reflect the goals. So learn to love cleaning. And you might actually end up enjoy cleaning. You might actually end up finding it relaxing. You might actually end up finding it taking you away from the devices, disconnecting, slowing down, and it could be a good thing. And plus, I've never complained that it was cleaned. I've only ever complained that it was dirty. Okay, side note, set apart. Number 6. Is that what we're on? Yeah. Down, steps. Okay, I had 2 parts for 6 for some reason. Wait, are we 5? Oh, we're 5. Okay. 5. Niche down. I'm glad I did everything when I was young, because I've literally done bags, shoes, clothing, everything, magazines. But now I really want to niche down on one thing and do that one thing really good. Instead of trying to do everything really good, I've got a good feel for, I dip my toes in a lot of places, and now I'm hyper fixating on one aspect, one element, and making it the perfection of my craft. And I think that's my next strategy going forward. Number 6, maybe, is small steps daily. Make big leaps monthly. I did 31 days consistent of recording. I did 31 days consistent of Bible study. I did 31 days consistent of posting on social media, and I've seen so much growth because of that in every aspect of my life. And okay, when you look at one day, it doesn't make a big difference. But now that I'm at the end of the month, I feel like a completely wiser, more experienced, more knowledgeable, better, more maxed out of my potential person that I was. So I'm very grateful for this development season. Okay, last but not least, before my camera dies, and this is number 7. This is not the end. I'm going to continue posting. I'm going to continue developing. I'm going to continue to compound all the information, all of the wisdom I've gotten from my past experiences to make my clothing brand the best clothing brand in the world, and share love through my art. And with that being said, developments is absolutely complete. Day 31. And stay tuned because a new season, and I think we're on season 6 now of the vlogs, is coming up. And I'm so excited to announce the next video is an absolute banger. Thank you for making it to the end of developments. I hope you took something away from my 7 developments during the season. And God be with you. Love. Love.